And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Today we are watching and reacting to Flamengo versus Al-Hilal SFC in the 2022 FIFA Club World Cup semifinal. Of course, the winner goes to the final on Saturday. The loser plays in the third place match, the first match on Saturday. But both teams will be playing on Saturday. We just don't know where until the game's over. And we will know who will be the home side for the final, for the winner. For the loser will be the home side, the third place match. Should be very interesting, though. Two good teams, both playing in Tangier, their first semifinal. Tomorrow is the second semifinal. Should be interesting to see how this turns out. Gonna be a good one, I think. Going to be a good one, I think. Should be interesting. With that being said, with the 11s are as follows for Flamengo. Hey, what up, Rebel? How we doing? How we doing? With Flamengo, the starting 11 is as follows. Aderbar Santos in goal, the back four. Ayrton Lucas, Leo Pereira, David Luiz, and Mateusinho, the back four. Midfield 2, Thiago Maia and Gerson. Midfield 3, attacking midfield 3, Jorjan de Arrasqueta, Gabigol, and Everton Ribeiro and Pedro, the striker. For Al-Hilal in goal, Abdullah Al-Muayouf. The back four, Saad Abdul Hamid, Hunsu Yang, Ali Al-Boliahi, and Khalifa Al-Dassari. Midfield 3, Andre Carrillo, Gustavo Cuellar, and Salam Al-Dassari. Front 3, Musa Marega, Odion Gallo, and Dario Luciano Vietto. The front 3. It was all right. It was all right. Good to hear. David Luiz put his hair back. That's weird. Ain't that weird? The man ain't gonna let his hair flow. I think he could wear blue against red and black, but okay. Flamengo in the red and black stripes. Al-Hilal in the white. You're doing a Super Bowl watch along. Just a review. How we doing, Rory? Never said Super Bowl would be a watch along. Just a review. I'm not taking it. Besides, so just because, Super Bowl party, I'm not eating on camera. I have a weird aversion to that, at least on stream. So I don't think you should eat on stream, but if you think it's a weird aversion, I guess I'll agree. So, review. You'll see me after the game. Other than that, maybe if it was Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, I'd have considered it. But even then, probably wouldn't have happened. So there you go. Teams are about to walk out. Nice. $90 minutes to see and maybe more to see who the first semifinalist is. But I would say Al-Hilal, after what they did, after going through extra time and penalties, I guarantee you that it's going to be a uphill battle for Al-Hilal to face Flamengo. Well, it already would have been, considering Flamengo is a CONMEBOL side, but now they're definitely, they didn't really make any changes either. Yeah, I got Flamengo. Had them already. 2010s is better than any decades. That's fair. Tom Brady's going to come back for next season. I mean, he left the door open because he basically said he was waiting a year to start with Fox Sports as a commentator. But maybe that's just for him to rest for a year. But am I going to believe he possibly left the door open? Yes. Do I think he should? No. Would I kind of be pissed if he unretired for a second time? Sort of, because, well, I'd be happy he did because I'm happy to see him play. But come on, I think at this point it's kind of annoying, you know? At some point, I mean, hell, Brett Favre got shit for doing it twice, so I don't know. Probably, I think he legitimately is, but hey, you could pull a second Brett Favre, and this time, well, eh. Nice. Teams are walking out. We're getting ready for the lineups and kickoff. I mean, the final should most likely be Real Madrid versus Flamengo, and the third match should most likely be Al-Hilal versus Al-Ali, but could be different. Anything can happen over these 180 minutes. Even one of those portions could be screwed up. Real Madrid's got a lot of injuries. A lot. Benzema hurt. Courtois hurt. Teams are lined up. We ready? Frankly, Kanye lost his damn mind. And I can't wait to see how South Park made fun of him on Wednesday. For Flamengo, Santos in goal, back four, Ayrton Lucas, Leo Pereira, David Luiz, and Mateusinho. The back four and defense, Gerson and Thiago Maia. The defensive midfield, attacking midfield, Jorjan de Arrasqueta, Gabigol, and Everton Ribeiro, and Pedro the striker. Not the same Pedro we all know, different Pedro. Huddersfield, but it has the stripes of Flamengo, so, and the colors, so I went with it. It's not exactly, but a Flamengo shirt, but it works. Istvan Kovacs from Romania is the center ref for this match, but it's Huddersfield, but it has the stripes. Maybe not in the right orientation, but it works for me. So I had Flamengo winning the match anyway. That's my pick, especially after it was probably most likely, but even after the extra time for Al-Hilal on their second round, I think very likely they should be. This should be easy for Flamengo. Not easy, but you know, Al-Hilal's up against the wall, so we'll find out. Coin flip. Already registered my tickets for the 2026 World Cup. Hey, good to get on it early, I guess, if you have the way. Felipe Luis and Vidal from the bench. That is true. Yeah, they also have that. Al-Hilal in goal, Abdullah Al-Mayouf, Khalifa Al-Dassari, Ali Al-Bouliahi, Hunsu Yang, Saad Abdul Hamid. The back four, Gustavo Cuellar, Salam Al-Dassari, Andre Carrillo in the midfield. Front three, Luciano Dario Vetto, Oriana Gallo, and Musa Marega up top. This is true. But I'm not wearing an AC Milan kit, and Atlanta United, well, I don't have that in my collection yet, but even for this, questionable. Al-Hilal in the white, Flamengo in the red and black. CONMEBOL versus AFC. The Asian champions versus the South American champions. Brazil versus Saudi Arabia. Should be interesting. Flamengo in their local state season before they get to Brazilian Serie A. So they're basically in a preseason, but not completely preseason form. Technically. Aren't they playing the Paulista right now? I think they are, aren't they? Yeah. Well, besides the Club World Cup, but locally. And doesn't the Libertadores start back again soon? The knockout stage? So they're in form. They should be able to, even for the form they're on, they should be able to handle Al-Hilal. Should be. That's the fun part of this. We have no idea. Here we go. Flamengo to kick off the first half. If it's tied after 90, we go to extra time. And if it's tied after 120, we go to penalties. Straight to penalties does not happen until third place. And there was no fifth place match this year. But I was the first one to figure that out. And here we go. We have kicked off. Gianni Infantino's at the game. Well, it's a FIFA Club World Cup. What'd you expect? Let's go Real Madrid. I mean Flamengo. That's tomorrow. If you think it's right for you to serve, I don't blame you. If you think you could cut it, I support whatever you choose. They probably will be, but man, I got a lot of angry Egyptian fans in the comments of that Seattle Al-Ali video. A lot of them. Legit. 1 minute in, 0-0, 0-0. Like, no, I can understand why. Don't talk crap about an Arabic football club. Or not talk crap, but don't be mean about it, or they'll be mad at you. I called it like I saw it. I know what I'm talking about, my friends. Seattle isn't the best team from CONCACAF, but they were playing better. Yeah, don't tell all Ali fans. They'll tell you don't know what you're talking about football. 2 minutes in. Flamengo, David Luiz playing the ball forward. Probably not. You're not bad, but you did draw to rot loss. So you did draw to rot loss. So Flamengo playing with the ball at the back. Not the best, but it can work. And Al-Hilal has a chance. Salam Al-Dasari, but it's played on. Here's a chance. Penalty already for Al-Hilal. Penalty for Al-Hilal. Oh, boy. 2 minutes in, and they have a shot to take the lead early. Now, this one's more of a penalty than the last time. I can tell you that much. Yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid by Mateusinho. I don't know. It takes Vieto down. Basically just rolls into him. Yeah. If that's a penalty. That was just stupid. For the stupidity, it's deserved to be a penalty. Why? That early? Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a penalty. Al-Hilal, 3 minutes in, have a penalty. Can they make it 1-0? Uno a cero. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. The hook, line, and sinker. Who takes it? Al-Hilal got here by winning a penalty shootout, and they may just take the lead by scoring a penalty. That's a bad start to the game against a team who you should have on the ropes already because of they just played 120 minutes in a penalty shootout 3 days ago. You're going to, that's not, you don't want to give them life. Flamengo might just regret this. Salam Al-Dasari, the Saudi Arabian national team captain, played okay at the World Cup. Going to be here at the Club World Cup. Salam Al-Dasari. to put Al-Hilal up early in this match on a penalty shoot, on a penalty. Salam Al-Dasari, shot, goal! 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 Al-Hilal! Goal! Salam Al-Dasari. 4 minutes in, 1-0, 1-0, Al-Hilal. Wow. Same side. Santos goes, but pace for Salam Al-Dasari puts it past 1-0 Al-Hilal. Ooh. And he did do a stutter step, too. He deserved to screw that up, but now he got it. Imagine it's a 2019 repeat. That would be crazy. Salam Al-Dasari with a penalty goal early on. And there you go. 4th minute penalty. 1-0. That's not a great start for Flamengo to come back. They should. But here's the thing. And Al-Hilal has a chance. They're breaking away. There's a chance. David Luiz makes a good clearance on Marega. David Luiz actually made a good defensive play for the first time in I don't know how long. Good for him. I did not expect that out of David Luiz. No, I did not. I guess he's gotten his confidence back as he's playing in Brazil. That's the only thing I can explain it as. Chuckle brother. David Luiz is honestly the worst. And here comes Matheusinho, and he just kicks it up into the sky. Al-Hilal are looking good for a team who just played 3 days ago and played 120 minutes. You shouldn't give them life. And you did give them life. Damn. You don't give a team life like that. All you got to do is park the bus now. That's all you got to do. "90 minutes and you're going to 3rd place. If they so do hold on. And Flamengo just does not look like themselves so far in this game. They do not look like themselves at all. But yeah, that did. It was Monterrey versus Al-Hilal for 3rd place in 2019. Al-Hilal faced Flamengo before. Didn't Flamengo come back in that game after being on the ropes? I feel like that was the case. And then Flamengo took Liverpool to the limit after that. So who knows? Flamengo, if they make it through. Hopefully Flamengo come back and beat Real Madrid. That's you, not me. Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. But that's just me. 8th minute, 1-0 already. And Flamengo were just playing lackadaisically with the ball. I don't know why you would. And they gave it away. But it's back with Flamengo. And that's a foul. Free kick. Darasqueta. Gets fouled. That'll be a free kick. And maybe Flamengo could take this opportunity to push on forward. Yeah, that's what happened. You're right. But they were on the ropes and then came back and hit Al-Hilal with a 2-piece. Flowed like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Header played on past the post. Header by Pedro. Yep, Pedro. Yeah, not too bad, but it bounced. Not too bad. You're ahead of me. That's something. I still got DirecTV. Weird. Ain't that something? Plays on. Oh. But Al-Hilal, for now, 10 minutes in, are ahead. Can Flamengo party like it's 2019 and get back into this game, or get back the lead, or get back the draw, then the lead? 10 minutes in, 1/9 through the match. Hello, Cellar Door. How we doing? Happy Tuesday afternoon. Playing forward. Oh, that was a bad pass. And it was Mateusinho who did it again. Somebody pull him off with a giant hook. He sucks. Like, he's had a horrible game. I don't know if this is normal, but oh, there's a chance here. Over the top, headed down. Gabagool. Can you tell me the camera you're using? My phone camera. iPhone 12 or something. I told you Al-Hilal and the rest of the AFC Champions League clubs are more powerful than Seattle and the rest of the CONCACAF Champions League clubs. I mean, it's pretty cut and close. Not cut and dry. It's pretty close. Like, I mean, Al-Hilal had to get a BS penalty to get back in the game against Wydad, and then have to go to a penalty shootout, win on a penalty shootout. Seattle was 1 goal away from beating Al-Ahly. It's not as far off as you think. Monterrey can beat Al-Hilal. Not right now. Maybe back in 2019. Well, 12 minutes in. I don't think they would right now. I mean, Monterrey got embarrassed by Al-Ahly. At least Seattle kept it close. Mateusinho, Gabagol. Fair enough. Al-Ahly got lucky with that goal. I agree. But don't say that to their fans. They'll lose their shit. And drinking game, I got an idea. However many times I call Gabagol, take a shot. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I remember that. Salazar is a jackass for calling Sounders a loss of failure. Hercules roasted the F out of him, which isn't surprising. Common L Salazar. You can't spell Salazar without an L. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. 13th minute. I hate the Sounders can't call that a failure. I agree. They should have got more out of that game. Such is life, though. Here we go. Mateusinho. Playing back towards Flamengo defensively. 14th minute. Seattle didn't make the playoffs. They didn't, you're right. I don't know what that has to do with the Club World Cup. They still competed. Well, you're saying it's because they had a longer off season. I guess that's the point you're trying to make. But Should be a foul, free kick for Flamengo. I guess that's the point you're trying to make. 14th minute. Flamengo trying to find a equalizer. Georgian de Arrasqueta. Here's a chance. Foul. Goal kick. Goal kick for Al-Hilal. Yellow card for Gerson. He flopped. He's getting called for a flop. He flopped. Simulation. Hey, that's Gerson yellow card. Yeah, no, that's an obvious flop. His leg stuck out. Yeah, that's an obvious flop. And the referee called it. I'm honestly sort of shocked. Goal kick. 15th minute. You don't see that every day. MLS should reschedule their games to Europe. Nobody wants to play when some cities are like Hoth. The Dagobah system. If it's true there won't be a match for 5th place and 6th place in this Club World Cup, I call that absolute travesty. I call it a tragedy. Well, there won't be because they ain't played a 5th place game today. And they won't play it tomorrow, so that they won't. We never will because of the weather. Exactly. A lot of the MLS cities are in places where you can't have a game in January. Unless they had a dome stadium, but you can't. Like late February is even pushing it. So MLS is probably going to be stuck on the calendar they have. But hey, I'm really livid and enraged about this. I really want to see Seattle test themselves against a great club and a great champion like Wydad. I frankly don't think the 5th place match even matters. Like, yeah, is it a good test for teams that aren't normally there? I guess so, but I think it's sort of a freaking... There's Musa Marega. I think it's sort of a freaking joke. Like, yeah, we're 5th place instead of 6th. You still got eliminated in the second round. I know it's a small tournament, so maybe that's the difference, but I feel like that's just a participation trophy. Like 3rd place, at least a bronze medal makes sense if you look at it from an Olympic point of view. Like 3rd place is sort of that thing, But freaking 5th place? No, that's a participation trophy, and I'm not a fan of participation trophies. You either win a damn trophy or you don't. So that's just the way I feel about it. But that's just me. What would you imagine in Wydad against Seattle at the FIFA Club World Cup? Seattle would have had some problems, considering I think Wydad looked better than Ali did this whole tournament. And second of all, they're in Morocco. They probably would have lost 2 or 3-0. That's my guess. I'm getting hot for the FA Cup. Wrexham versus Sheffield replay today. That sounds like it'll be a good game. Not going to lie. Wydad got 3 Champions League titles. Seattle got 1 and only 1 Champions League title. What type of result would you have predicted at FIFA Club World Cup? If it wasn't in Morocco, probably 1-0, 2-1 to Wydad. But since it's in Morocco, probably 3-1. I feel like home field advantage would have mattered there. Nineteenth minute. You don't feel like a 5th place match is a participation trophy? You don't have that feeling? Did you watch Raw last night? I did. Did you watch Football America's recent video on the Sounders' loss to Al-Ahly? No, I didn't watch it. But I've heard from Rory what the gist was, but I need to watch that episode for sure. I'll check it out. I don't really ever watch Football Americas live. I normally just check it out later. But if I don't watch it, at least I hear about it. So, yeah, no. It works for me. And then Hercules posts some clips to his TikTok anyway. So, in some way, shape, or form, I still know what they're talking about, even if I don't completely watch it. 19th minute, 1-0. And here comes Flamengo. And that's going to be blocked away. Mateusinho, shot, goal! Goal! Pedro! Pedro with a banger. Gets the pass towards him. Puts it far post. Beautiful goal. 1-1. It is tied. It is tied by Flamengo. Pedro. Pedro with a banger. Goal. 1-1. In the 20th minute. One. Gets the pass from Mateusinho. Boom. And I think that's exactly what you needed to do if you were Mateusinho. You had to get back from that bad penalty giveaway. And he gets the assist. He gives the assist. And just a perfect angle for Pedro to tie it up. There you go. Hey, Winvo, how we doing? What's the 5 have to do with it? Is that NASCAR or something? 20th minute, Pedro, 1-1. That is true. I mean, I did admit that you were right. By the end of it, I admitted you were right. So, if I recall correctly, plays through. Here's a chance. Cross. Header. Oh, they want a penalty. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Flamengo's on the front foot. Who would have won Seattle versus Al-Hilal if the match was played at Lumen Field in front of a packed Sounders crowd? The Sounders would have won. I believe in the Sounders' home field advantage. Yes, I did. Sad to see those earthquakes happen. That's a sad tragedy. At least the footballers that were stuck were found. The Hatia Sport player, Christian Atsu, at least he was found and saved. But those earthquakes were a big tragedy. Sad to see, yes. It was sad to see. 1-1, boom, boom, boom. Let's go. But yeah. Sounders jerseys were found in Tangier stores, but size seen at were tight. Larson NASCAR, I figured. How we doing, Elias? I'm doing good. 1-1 with 23rd minute of this Flamengo Al-Hilal game. Flamengo found a great chance to tie it up. And here we are. Al-Hilal, there were 2 players stuck. I know Atsu was one of them. And they found him. David Luiz. I only knew about it. Well, I only knew about it because, or the reason I found out was the post that One Soccer made about Adekube's tweet about praying for him to be found and saved. That's a foul. Free kick for Al-Hilal. Goalkeeper stuck, I believe, too. They found out. So it was, yeah, that's what I heard. That big Pumas banner is wrinkled up near Lumen Field storage. I've seen it when I work there and go through the tunnels. That's badass. Like, you win the Champions League against a team and you save their banner from the home leg is like a scalp. That's badass. That's badass. Like, that is badass. Way I see it, is if Toronto makes it back to the Champions League and they go on a run, they need to take the TIFO banner from the opposition team and keep it as a scout, now that you said that. Not my decision, but they should. That's badass. That's badass. 24th minute. I like it. Throw in, and it looks like there's an injury for Flamengo, or at least Flamengo's getting a substitute ready. Or not an injury, but there's a reason a substitute's getting ready. Because a player could play until they're ready to be pulled off, though. 25th minute. It's not tactical because you got the tie back, so. 25th minute. Is Flamengo, I think Flamengo's wearing a jersey that's based off the new Adidas template. Did they just get a new jersey? I mean, did they? I guess they would have had to. And look, there's freaking lasers. Do a skydiving vlog, Ryan. That ain't happening. Cross in. Save by Wolff. Is that a... Are you a Cody Rhodes, Mark? Are you a Cody Rhodes, Mark? Dr. Negative? I didn't expect you to change your profile pic to a Cody Rhodes logo. Speaking of things in storage, Daytona has Gatorade logos under the stands. Well, that's different. Daytona, let's go away, let's go away. Sami Zayn is better. It should be Sammy. I'll accept the titles being split and one of them winning one each, but come on, Sammy's better. I legitimately can't believe he's in a WWE title feud anyway. But, damn it, if he's in there, he should win it. Header. Oh, that's a bad one. Like, the story makes sense for him to win it, which is ironically enough, you know? I thought if he ever got a WWE title match, it would be a filler match, but it's not. The story makes sense. He's the one who should take down Roman. Like, if it was any other story, if it was like Cody versus Brock Lesnar, I'd be like, yeah, cool, you're right. Or Seth Rollins, I'd be like, yeah, makes sense. But this story, though, I mean, of course, they did make it personal on Monday night because, well, they kind of had to, you know? So they basically had Heyman... Like, hey, that was a good way to turn it. You know, it was a good way to make it personal because good promo. But that's a foul. Free kick for Al-Hilal. Ooh. Yeah, that's a foul. That's a good foul. Good call. Good call. 28th minute. There you go. Cross in. Oh. Gerson. '29th minute. Flamengo has the draw. It's 1-1. USMNT had discussions with Brazil and Argentina for potential friendlies this fall. Well, that's something I'll definitely cover, because unless Canada's playing that day. But if they're not, and it's USA versus Brazil or USA versus Argentina, I think that would have to be covered. Oh, no, yeah, the USMNT is going to lose. No, that's not a question. That's not a question. I don't think it'll be far off, but I do think, depending on who the manager is and if they have their system put in, I do think it's more likely the U.S. loses. I'm not saying they get their ass kicked, but I think it's more likely the U.S. loses to Brazil or Argentina. But I'd rather lose a friendly than a Copa America game if it was me. So, in my eyes. So, throw in. Y'all gonna spend Valentine's Day watching Champions League too? If it was CONCACAF Champions League, yes. But it's just UEFA. Who am I kidding? I probably will. Who am I kidding? I probably will. Who am I kidding? I probably will. Either way, I would have. Who am I kidding? '30th minute. Thoughts on Jesse Marsch becoming the USMNT's new coach? It's probably obvious that's going to happen. I like it. I think it's a good move. I think it's more fitting to what the U.S. wants to do and have a better tactical setup. I would like it. I think that's the move. Just because I think Leeds sacked him a bit too early, and I honestly think Leipzig did the same. So he's had some bad luck. Speaking of Leeds, I cannot believe Chris Armas is going to be the manager during a Premier League game. That man legit is the interim manager of Leeds. How does that man keep falling upwards? Like, I want to watch Leeds versus Man United just to see how bad it gets. I want to laugh at Armas. I want to laugh at him. If he somehow beats Man United, but couldn't beat anybody but Leon and Columbus with Toronto FC, I'm living in clown world. I mean, I think we already know we are living in clown world, but that would be the confirmation for me, is if Chris Armas beats Man United in his first match as a manager, and then also proceeds to get a result against them in the next match. I mean, we already are living in clown world, but that would be my confirmation that we are living in clown world. If Armas gets 2 positive results against Man United or even just wins them. No, not anymore. I want to see Chris Armas look like an idiot. I want to be vindicated. I mean, I think I've already been vindicated, but you kill my club, I want to see you only get the worst. You damn near kill my club, I only want to see you get the worst. If you're going to keep falling upwards, I want you to choke while falling upwards. That's just how I feel about it. Player down hurt for Flamengo. So, I believed in Jesse Marsch, but Armas, no. 34th or 33rd minute, getting to the 34th. Arturo Vidal is on the bench. Man, it's so weird to see Arturo Vidal and David Luiz playing for Flamengo. I know they're South American, but it's just weird. I know players go back. A lot of South American players go back to South America when they get older, but it's just, No, I knew. Leeds lost Marsh. Yep. It's weird. Armis's 2 games as an interim manager, at the very least, are against his former club that he was an assistant manager for, which I don't even know how he got that job. Throw in for Flamengo. It is what it is. Plays it forward. That's throw in for Flamengo. "34th minute." But if you're going to spell it like that, Leeds lost their integrity. No. Integrity Farms. "35th minute." And the crowd goes mild. Windvote changes. I've become a Toonami stan. I respect it. I respect it. Tom 4 was best Tom. Something about the design. I've always been a fan of Toonami, so there you go. Crowd becomes mild. I thought I was the only one. Eric Cuauhtemoc Blanco is alleged ties to drug traffickers. I also heard he's involved in a new political scandal in Mexico right now. Well, damn. Ain't that some? I have no idea if what you're saying is true, so I'm just going to say, damn, ain't that something? Cross in. If only South Park was a show that followed what happened in Mexico and knew Cuauhtemoc Blanco was, that would be funny. That would be some funny satire. And it would probably be done in a Integrity Farm season. Or Towley would have something to do with it. You're a Tow! Aye! Plays for it. Cross. Shot! And that'll be offside. Saved. Blanco's a madman. He's a great player. Person-wise, politician-wise, I don't know. Heard his ties to drug traffickers sunk a lesser political candidate in Mexico. Well, that would make sense. 38th minute. That would make sense. That would make sense. "38th minute, 1-1 between Al-Hilal and Flamengo. Getting close to the end of the first half with a draw at least. Does every club have some from another club for a league or friendly? I would think. Plays forward. Out for a goal kick for Al-Hilal. Timbers landed in Palm Springs, California for Coachella Valley Invitational. They're training today. Good. think Toronto are down there. Al-Hilal 1-1 Flamengo. Yep. I like going to Palm Springs for vacation sometimes, says Rory. I mean, Palm Springs would be nice. San Diego would also be nice right now, but that's just me. That's just me. No reason. No reason. Pedro and the rest of Flamengo made a goal against a great club and a great champ like Al-Hilal. Cross in. Header down. Clear. There we go. You play Paladins? No, I do not. I don't even know what the hell that is. I also heard Blanco might retire from politics and become a professional football manager for Mexico. Yeah, no, I don't know if that would be, if he's got connections to the freaking cartels. I don't know if that's the best idea. IMO, Nor should have given more minutes to Pedro and Brazil's squad during the 2022 FIFA World Cup. What do you think? This at Max shows Pedro deserved more chances in Brazil's squad. I agree with that. He's a damn good player. Charleston's a great striker, but Pedro could have been a good backup. I agree. I don't do card games. Or let me put it like this. I used to like Magic Gathering, but going to Sun River, Oregon for vacation in the summer, I believe. That sounds pretty good. You know, David Luiz gets a yellow card. That doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me. 42nd minute. Yeah, that's soft. From Mexico fan, I'd rather Piojo than Blanco. Exactly. If I was Mexico fan, I'd want Bielsa the most, though. And if Mexico doesn't get Bielsa, the U.S. better get him. That's a foul. Free kick for Flamengo. Yellow card for Vieto. With another 3 minutes to go before the half, plus stoppage time. You ever use zombie hordes? I did not. I think I got out of it before that happened. Before that was the thing. I got out of it before that was a thing. 43rd minute. Imagine if Mexico and USMNT decide to stick with Tata and Greg. Well, that's not happening, but that would just be, well, good for Canada if the Herdman was to stay. So maybe I should root for that. But I think Herdman could still win, even with better managers against him. Vieto yellow, yep. So, worth a shot, but sorry, excuse me. 43rd minute. .44, 45. And stoppage time at the end of the half. I mean, 1-1 at the half isn't too bad for Flamengo, especially after starting off bad on the wrong foot. But they've taken best sports show you've seen, ESPN or anything sports related. Ooh. Honestly, Football Americas. I would say that's probably the one. I really can't stand watching ESPN for anything than actual live sports. I really can't. I like intentional talk on MLB Network. Header. Pedro misses the header. I like that. The Sports Science was a good show, but it's not on anymore. But I miss watching Sports Science. I agree. 44th minute, getting to the 45th. That'll be a free kick for Al-Hilal. Stoppage time is so close. 44:50. Into the 45th. How much stoppage time? Six minutes. That is true, but Seattle versus Wydad would have been good. I agree. Six minutes of stoppage time. And we're 5.5 away from halftime. Cleared away. They're marking Gabigol out of this game. I can tell you that much. Or Gabigol just... I don't think he'd fallen off that hard. Maybe he has. I mean, the fact that Flamengo got to the Club World Cup means he probably hasn't. But who knows, right? 1 minute in, 5 to go before the half. 1-1. Uno. Fair enough. They are marking him out of the game, though. Which is probably what Al-Hilal needs to do if they want to win, is, or at least get to extra time and penalties, is mark Gabigol out of the game. Because as long as they do that, things may be hard. They may be the underdog, but they have a chance. And that's a horrible pass. 42, 46, 47, 45 plus 2. Agreed. What are we doing for dinner later? Well, if you must ask, I'm eating leftover lasagna from last night, which isn't bad. That's good. I'm good with leftover lasagna, you know. But nothing too special. That's a foul. Free kick for Flamengo. Lasagna ain't bad. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. And honestly, leftover, something about leftover lasagna just hits more than some other leftovers do. It's something. I don't know exactly what it is, but plays over the top. Header. Past the post. That'll be a goal kick halfway through stoppage time. 3 more minutes of this half. David Luiz had the header. He had burgers last night. That sounds pretty good. Flamengo looking for the winner in this first, or at least what could be the winner by the end of this first half. But they still got 45 more minutes to find it and not go to extra time. Two more minutes. Al-Hilal on the ball. Andre Carrillo. Ball cleared. $45, $46, $47, $48, $49. 51st minute will be the end of the half, or a minute and a half away. For 50th minute. Here comes Al-Hilal. There's a chance. Could that be another? No, it will not be a penalty. I was like, that's a bad look. Yeah, I would believe so. Game's going pretty good. Flamengo is tying Al-Hilal 1-1. Flamengo's played the better half, but Al-Hilal had a great 10-minute start, end up getting an early penalty and put themselves ahead. Is there an upset right now? Not exactly. I mean, if it's 1-1, that's not an upset. Like, Al-Hilal has to win or be winning for it to be an upset alert. I mean, it was an upset alert for like the first 25 minutes of the game, but then Flamengo scored. Yeah. That's sad. That's sad. Are they going to VAR? They are going to VAR. Oh, wait. That means Al-Hilal has a chance to possibly put themselves back up. I don't think that's a penalty. This could be a pen, though. And Al-Hilal could get the lead back. 6:45. This will be the last kick of the half, whatever they decide. I don't know if that's a penalty. I don't think so. It's questionable. Ugh, I don't know. He kind of read into David Luiz and then the tackle. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't. It's a penalty. And that means David Luiz. That means, Gerson gets sent off. Gerson gets a second yellow, and he's sent off. Flamengo are down a man. And it's a penalty. Oh, no. That's not good for Flamengo. World Cup vibes at the moment. And it is a penalty for Al-Hilal. They'll be able to take a penalty right before the half. World Cup, well, it's a Club World Cup, so I guess it should have World Cup vibes. It is a penalty, and Gerson is off. Flamengo are down a man, and it's a lot. It's a hell of a lot. Salam Al-Dasari to take the lead right back for Al-Hilal right before the half. And if he does, Flamengo are going to have to climb up a mountain. They need a save. Santos needs to make a save. He had a second yellow off the foul. But if you're going to do that, you probably should do that to David Luiz because he's on a yellow too. So and he was part of it. So I guess Gerson was the foul that they were worried about. Salam Al-Dasari to take the lead back. Rub for the half. There's a shot. Goal! Rolls it in. It's 2-1. 2-1. Goal! 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 Al-Hilal! Goal! Salam Al-Dasari! Al-Hilal have the lead and they're up a man. And well, there you go. They may just find a way to get through this. They have 45 minutes to hold on. And they're up a man. Ooh boy. Al-Hilal may just make it to the final. $54 is what it says. Was the first pen paid? No. 45 plus 9. I think it's 45 plus 10. We're going to go with 45 plus 10 penalty. And it's 1-2. 45 plus 9. I'll just go with 45 plus 10. 45 plus 10 for Salam Al-Dasari. And it's 2-1. And there will be a halftime whistle very soon. Al-Hilal is in the lead. Al-Hilal is in the lead. And it's halftime. Goal kick? No, it will be a goal kick. But nope. Halftime. There's the referee shepherding him off. Yep, halftime. 2-1. Al-Hilal. 2-1. And we still got another 45 minutes. This game's going to go wild. 2 penalties from Salam Al-Dasari early in the half and late in the half gives Al-Hilal the lead. Pedro with a banger gave them the tie up until that penalty. Huh. Interesting. This is bad. What do you mean this is... Well, that would mean that's wrong. If ever Real Madrid at least have 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 7. I mean, yeah, Al-Hilal versus Real Madrid final. I like both teams. I would rather see... I had Flamengo winning this game, but I'd rather see Al-Hilal win. So, good for them. Good for them. And Flamengo versus Al-Ahly, most likely. Nets are keeping KD. Well, damn. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, and talk about the craziness we've seen and what possibly could happen in the second half. Should be a good, interesting second half with Al-Hilal finding a way to hold on. I would hope for their sake. But they have to climb a mountain. And very likely, for Flamengo's sake, if they want to win, they're going to have to go to extra time. And maybe penalties. But at that point, maybe Al-Hilal will get tired. So, Al-Hilal has 45 minutes. With that being said, we'll take a short break. Sit tight. We'll be back. We're back for the stats, the half. Interesting half. Interesting. Stats at the half are as follows. 8 shots to 2. 61% possession, 39% possession, 233 accurate passes, 85% to 120, 71%, 12 fouls to 9, 0 or 2 offside to 0, 1 corner to 1, 1 shot on goal to 2, both shots on goal for Al-Hilal are penalties, and 2 good shots as well. 273 passes to 169, 85% pass accuracy to 71, 15 throws to 12, 2 yellows to 1, 1 red card to 0, and it's 2-1 Al-Hilal. Yeah, they have Felipe Luis and Vidal, but we'll see what happens. Timbers are looking to get a striker TAM level, but we aren't. Not too bad. But with that being said, Al-Hilal, they've definitely not been the better team in the first half, but they've taken advantage. Al-Hilal have taken advantage of the openings they've been given. They started off hot in the first 10 minutes. They got an early penalty to earn something out of that first 10 minutes. Salam Al-Basari steps up, takes the first penalty, puts it in past Santos. Then Flamengo got an equalizer, a banger of an equalizer, and Mateusinho got back in the good graces with Flamengo fans after giving away the first penalty. Then, in the 45th plus 10 minute, of course, another penalty for Al-Hilal off the VAR call. I think it was pretty soft, but they had that opportunity. They had the opening. They took it, and they got the lead back. And they're up a man as well for the next 45 minutes, and maybe longer depending on what happens. But Al-Hilal have taken their opportunities. They've had opportunities to go forward. They've had opportunities to push up, and they've had opportunities to take the lead, and they've taken both their opportunities. They haven't had many, but Al-Hilal have been very clinical today from what they've been given, I should say, from what they've been given. Now, you could say from what they've been given and their performance is a very big gulf. Flamengo have definitely showed their power, but it's only been on paper, in theory. Well, no, I guess in theory would be the better term for that. In theory than on paper. Because they don't have the goals to back up the fact that they've played pretty well. They've showed their power, but they're in a bad position right now. Sometimes that happens. And Flamengo have a 45-minute span to try to at least get to extra time, if not take the lead back. But they're down a man. Al-Hilal has the lead. You bet they're going to sit back and not try to waste any more energy than they have to, because they did go through extra time and penalties last match they played a couple of days ago on Saturday against Wadad. Saturday, yep. So they're going to have to, they'll definitely have it. Tony Rocha's retired professional football. Damn. He had potential. Damn, he had potential. With that being said, we got second half of football to decide who will be the first semifinalist and first finalist and first third place team. And whoever wins will be the home team in the final. Whoever wins will be the home team, or loses will be the home team in third place. But we got another 45 minutes to see where this match will go. And to be honest, I have a feeling that Al-Hilal might just pull this off. They might just pull this off. They're in a good position. A very good position, I should say. They're in a very good position. Are they the better team? No, not at all. Not at all. But they are the team in a better position. They've taken their opportunities and held on. So Gerson is off. Red card there. Or a second yellow that led to a red card. And we are Flamengo's down a man for 45 minutes plus. More like 50 plus because the 5 minutes stoppage time that got added on. Flamengo got to score. They got to find a way to score. I see no reason to have a match for 5th and 6th at the Club World Cup. Besides all the great reasons I've already listed, I've thought of another one. Tell me what it is. Sell me. Sell me. And it can't be they get more ratings for their tournament. Can't be about ratings or ticket sales. Sell me. Sell me this pen. Seattle couldn't have met Wydad in the Champions League. Seattle aren't in 2023 Champions League. That means Seattle could have tested themselves against a great club and champion like Wydad. And Seattle could not have met Wydad in 2023 Champions League. Fair enough. Fair enough. But then again, same goes with Al-Hilal, but that's fair. Fair. Puerto Rico wins by walk-off against Cuba, and Cuba's eliminated Caribbean Series 4-3. Ooh. That makes sense. Second half's about to start very, very soon. Al-Hilal 2-1 Flamengo. Yep. Two to one. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? I did not expect this game to be 2-1. Do you think Al-Hilal want to meet Real Madrid in the semifinal of the Club World Cup? I don't think they wanted that. Al-Hilal received what they wanted. I agree. They wanted a chance to be in the final and going against Real Madrid, especially after being in an extra time game. Yeah, that would not have went well. I think Flamengo was the better chance. I still think it was a mountain to climb for Al-Hilal. But as you can see, anything can happen, and they've done what they had to do. They had a mountain to climb, and they're climbing it, so to speak. They are climbing that mountain to get to the final. This is a mountain to climb, but they're doing what they got to do. It was always a better possibility for them to beat Flamengo. That was never the question. What the question was is, could they do it? Especially after going to extra time and penalties. But right now, they're doing what they have to do. And they're out for the second half. They're ready to go. Another 45 minutes. And we will see who the first finalist is in this Club World Cup. Will it be the AFC champions, the Asian champions, Al-Hilal, or the CONMEBOL champions, Flamengo, who are down a man right now? Huh, that's interesting. 2 substitutions for Flamengo at the half. Tactical substitutions, I'm pretty sure. Damn. Hey, maybe you don't got to do all the work, though, in that new division. De Arrasqueta and Leo Pereira are off. 4, Eric and Fabrizio for Flamengo. Imagine if Al-Hilal won the Club World Cup. You know, I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. It would be interesting just to see it. Two subs for the half for Flamengo. 2 tactical subs, of course, because they're down a man. They still have 3 with 3 windows. And, of course, Al-Hilal have not used any subs yet. And here's the second half. Al-Hilal to kick off. And here we go for the second half of this game. Al-Hilal in the lead 2-1, 2-1. And they got much more time to spend, but can they do it? Real Madrid are already in the finals of FIFA Club World Cup. Real Madrid still have to eliminate Al-Ahly. Al-Ahly got 10 Champions League titles. But even with Real Madrid being injured to hell and back like they already are, they're still the big favorite. Again, I know. As you can see here, anything can happen. I get that. But if Real Madrid loses to Al-Ahly, that's an embarrassment. Even with all the injuries they have, it's an embarrassment to Real Madrid. There ain't many times European clubs lose to anybody who isn't European in the CONCACAF, but Club World Cup. Like Chelsea's the last time. Like Chelsea against Corinthians was the last time. Most of the work for Hilal to do is the last 15 minutes. Will they maintain stamina? I would hope so. They've done what they've had to do so far. But, of course, they went through that extra time game about 3 days ago. And they're going to have to hold on. But I think parking the bus is most of the work they're going to have to do. They have the lead. They're up a man. They should be able to see this out. They should. Flamengo are the more regarded club. Most people would say the more talented club. But Al-Hilal is doing what they got to do. So, yeah, maybe I think the last 15 minutes will be the harder moment. But if Al-Hilal could score again, and maybe from open play because they're up a man, that would be great. But, again, Flamengo have to find an equalizer before they could find a winner. And that'll be cleared away. Salam Al-Dasari gets dispossessed. Still with Flamengo. Gabigol. I know lots of folks say nuclear doomsday is close to happening just because of Al-Hilal's result here. This match isn't even close to finishing yet. That's just... It may be possible that nuclear doomsday is close to happening now, more likely than ever, but it's not because of this football match. It has nothing to do with Russia. Hello, Dr. Negative. How you doing? Welcome back. Al-Hilal's ranked 66 in World Club ranking, and Flamengo's rated 25. Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make. Al-Hilal's not a bad club, but Flamengo is the favorite here. Hilal's parking the bus. They should park the bus. They should park the bus. If I'm up 2-1 and I'm up a man, you sort of should, considering the fact you have one less man to defend with one more man to defend those 10. That did not sound as obvious as I wanted it to. That sounded complicated, needlessly complicated, but you get my point. Here comes Al-Hilal. Salam Al-Dasari. He's playing damn well in this game. He has 2 goals. I guess he's man of the match just by proxy. Do I think nuclear doomsday is imminent? Not really, after all. Detroit Lions, Buffalo Bills, Minnesota Vikings couldn't get a Super Bowl title this month. That's funny. I wish Detroit Lions made the playoffs, though. I wish Detroit made the playoffs. I like Dan Campbell. Good coach. I like Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell. I do. Speaking of NFL, those Pro Bowl games are pretty good back on Sunday. Those are pretty good. I like the new Pro Bowl format. I'd rather watch flag football than be advertised a regular football game and it just be two-hand touch. Ball crossed in by Vieto off the corner. Still with Al-Hilal. Vieto. Speaking of Hilal fans, where does Vieto guy come from? Because he's damn good. Where does Vieto guy come from? Salam Al-Dasari is definitely man of the match, as he should be. This Vieto guy is damn good. Where did he come from? Like, should he even be in the Saudi league? Then again, Cristiano Ronaldo shouldn't be in the Saudi league, so they'll take anybody they could get. But 50th minute, this Vieto guy is good. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Vieto's got talent. Run. The Eagles, worst the Eagles could do this month is be second place in the Super Bowl. It seems like Philadelphia Union are doing well. Union are in 2023 Champions League. Vieto used to play at Atletico Madrid. Vieto from Spanish League was moving from team to team. Atletico. Well, I could see he was very talented enough to be in the Spanish League, and he was not out of place, I can tell you that much. He's good. Tigres should win the Champions League. Let's not forget Pachuca's in there this year, and Philly's in there. LAFC shot themselves in the foot, though. But Tigres, Pachuca, and Philadelphia are my top three most likely to win the Champions League in CONCACAF this year. I don't know who I'll have as the winner. I haven't made my full predictions yet, but it's probably one of those three. Flyers are still rebuilding, and the Phillies, of course, went to the World Series. So, NL East is a hard division, but they did make the World Series. So, Phillies had a good year, I got to say. Cross in. I hope they just win something. They lost the USFL final. They lost the World Series. They lost the MLS Cup final. But hopefully they win the Super Bowl. And I want Philly to win, so there you go. Vieto chose Halal because he wanted to start. Well, it's a good move because he started this game and he's been awesome. He's been lights out. He's been great. Of course, Salam Al-Dasari's man of the match, but Vieto's done a lot in this match as well. He's talented. LAFC, if they sign Aubameyang, they got a better chance. Aubameyang is washed. Have you not seen him play for Chelsea? Like, I was excited when Chelsea got him, but the fact they want to bin him off after 6 months to LAFC, like, it's like a worse version of Gareth Bale. He's washed. And somehow Carlos Vela is going to make him good again. I don't know how. Chicho Arango is gone. That was a bad move for LAFC. Vieto, he's done everything. Jerry Lawler's been sent to the hospital. That's just sad. Damn. Says Winvo. Had to be. I mean, had to be. Did this just... Are you talking about... Did this just happen? Is this... Please don't tell me this just happened. Please just tell me you're talking about 2012. Flamengo is in their Paulista preseason. Vieto's done everything. I never seen what I watched for Cruz Azul. Seriously, what the hell are they doing? I have no idea. They ain't playing well. Jerry Lawler had a stroke last night. That's sad. Damn. Praying for the King. That's who Winvo's talking about. Yes, Jerry the King Lawler. Damn. Praying for Jerry. Praying for the king. Praying for him. Wasn't he just commentating Raw 30, I think? Man. Time can hit you like that. '55th minute. Hercules is right. Alba doesn't even fit Shrundle's LAFC system. You're right. '45th minute. 1-2. Al-Hilal has the lead. '55th minute, getting close to the hour mark, and Hilal's doing enough just to hold on or defend well to keep the lead in their hands. Much more deserved win than the Wydad game, I have to say, because that game was just, Cellar would say Wydad was at home, so there's the point. And, that could have easily been a penalty the other way for Flamengo. That could have easily been one. Even though I'm a huge fan of Toronto, I really want to see Seattle against Real Madrid in the semifinal of the FIFA Club World Cup on February 8th, even if that happened. Seattle would have lost. I get that. Or very likely would have lost. If that's what you're about to say. You said 55th, sorry. My brain got a bit scrambled. MLS 2023 season starts on February 25th. February 8th is weeks before the new MLS season starts. I know. They're in preseason form. We've been over that. But technically, Flamengo's in preseason form too. So, you want to use that excuse for them? Or you want to treat them like a good club? Or you want to treat them like the club that they are? I think the freaking preseason form stuff is a complete excuse. Seattle would give Real Madrid a better fight than Al-Ahly. I believe it. Let's stop using the preseason form thing as an excuse. Substitution for Al-Hilal. Odion Igalo's off. Yeah, this is probably a defensive sub. I would probably guess. Michael is on for Odion Igalo. Well, yeah, of course. It's the built-in excuse when a team gets humiliated in Champions League. Well, it's not anymore because they're in season now. So, hey, at least they took that away, at least for this year. But when a team loses in CCL, hell, that's the excuse too, and gets humiliated by a team they shouldn't lose to. So, I've heard that excuse enough in MLS circles. Orlando isn't in preseason form. You're playing preseason matches right now. By the time we play CCL matches, no, you will be in full form. That is true. Musa Marega on the ball. But right now, you are in preseason form. Not that it matters. You're playing just preseason matches. Oh! Over the bar! Off and over the bar. 59th minute or 58th minute. Wow. That could have been the dagger had that went in the goal. Had that been a goal, that would have been the dagger. Musa Marega just walking through, and that goes over. That goes over from Khalifa Al-Dasari. I thought maybe he had that. Al-Hilal take off their only striker for a midfielder. Well, you're up a man, and you probably should just park the bus. You have the lead. Like, that would have been great to have the third goal, and you probably certainly would have won had that happened, but I mean, I think it's a move. I think you just go ahead and see this out, frankly. Flamengo hadn't played well today. Or not, let me put it like this. They've definitely been sloppy. They're definitely not unstoppable right now. They're not playing like they're the favorite for sure. So, that's my thought. Fair. Club America, LAFC, Tigres, Pachuca, Galaxy would have all defeated Al-Ahly. Is it excuse or fact? I think it's an excuse. I think the preseason form stuff is an excuse. That's out for a corner. Flamengo gets a corner in the 60th minute. We're past the hour mark. Yeah, that's what we call preseason form. How do you do that? How do you let a college score on you in a preseason game? And you think you won't get your doors blown in by Tigres? You probably will. I think that tells you exactly where you are, but I don't think Toronto, even when they were crap, let those colleges they played score on them. Because they've played colleges in preseason before. They played UC Irvine before. They didn't get scored on. They didn't get scored on by Santa Barbara. If they ever got scored on by those college teams, I'd lose my mind. I know we'd be screwed. So, yeah. There's some problems that you need to take care of if that happens. If you get scored on by a college team. Especially a Pac-12 team. Well, FIU's not in the Pac-12. They're what, in the Conference USA? Or whatever the hell. I don't know. Sun Belt. The Sun Belt. Conference USA, Sun Belt, something like that. That's a joke. Khalifa Al-Dosari gets a yellow card, 62nd minute. Looking at a TAM tracker, but you aren't in a rush. I mean, you don't have to be. True, they did. They did. I mean, Al-Ahly's eliminated their share of CONCACAF clubs. Club America, Monterrey, Seattle. They've eliminated their share. Here's a chance. Vieto on the ball. Plays it on to Cuellar. Cuellar headed back, and that's going to be picked up by Santos. He almost screwed that up. Yeah, that's not a lot in MLS, no. Here's Al-Hilal, 62nd minute. Vieto shot, saved by Santos. 62nd minute. And Al-Hilal is looking for a winner, or I should say a dagger. I honestly think 2-goal margin is probably a dagger in this case, but James Sands coming back home if it's necessary between Rangers' decision. By the way, versus FIU, we didn't play Pedro. That doesn't matter. Your defense should be able to handle a college team. A Conference USA Sun Belt team. Now, I need to know. Yeah, TFC should win their group, especially if they're on form. They should get out of it, but they should win it, especially if they're on form. Let's see, FIU. What conference? FIU soccer. The American. Did I say the American? Yeah, the American. The AAC. Over the top by Gabagol. Who's TFC playing their first game? DC United is their first league match. Wayne Rooney and his merry band of jokers. If we don't start our season with a win, and I know it's at Audi Field, so that probably makes it harder, but if we don't start our season with a win, I'm definitely sounding alarm bells. And the referee Looks like there's an injury for Al-Hilal, 63rd into the 64th minute. Wayne Rooney and his merry band of jokers versus Toronto FC, the opener of the season. Should be interesting, I think. Toronto should win. Read your Nashville comment. What was it? Nashville friendly for Orlando was canceled. Got out Nashville friendly. It was supposed to happen now due to Nashville not finding open stadium when they have Nissan in their new stadium. Well, damn. Well, damn. Well, DC United got a perfect offseason. Lol. Lol. Substitution for Al-Hilal. TFC should kick DC's ass. If they're doing better, yeah, they should. Khalifa Al-Nassari is off. Substitution for Nasser. Galaxy would have defeated Al-Ali in the FIFA Club World Cup. Sacramento Republic eliminated Greg Vanny in the Galaxy in 2022 Open Cup. Galaxy wouldn't do anything against Al-Ali. I agree. Like, legitimately, the Galaxy is a joke. I don't know why you would bring them up as a team that possibly beaten Al-Ali. The Galaxy are a joke. And yes, Klein out. They need to get him out. If I'm saying they should, you know you screwed up. 66 minute. Cleach is a good player, but that's not enough for them. Exactly. And Benteke ain't been good since he went to Liverpool. So Wayne Rooney is in some trouble. The only reason that DC won't win the wooden spoon is Montreal got rid of one of the best coaches in the league and then replaced him with a fat shamer who used to coach DC United, mind you. So, I mean, hell, whatever Losada does will run thin in that Montreal locker room very quickly. It would be funny, though, if Montreal did beat DC in the Leagues Cup group. That would be funny. That would be funny. Leagues Cup's going to be a good watch this summer. We'll finally get a good glimpse of where both leagues are at, and I still think MLS will win it. Come on, Flamengo, hurry up and score 2 more. They're not. What up, soccer guy, by the way? They're not. I think it's curtains. I think it's curtains. Al-Hilal's doing exactly what they need to do. This is curtains. 67th minute. The sands through the hourglass. So are the days of our football teams. Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days. Comes Musa Marega. Plays on for Michael, but it's still with Al-Hilal. Michael. On the ball. Can he cross? Musa Marega to Michael. Michael. Pushed off the ball. And that'll be cleared. And still with Al-Hilal. Can they find a dagger? Cross in, shot, blocked away is a corner. Thalma Dasari trying to go for their hat trick, and they don't get it. He doesn't get it. You do realize Leon won it. So it would be Cruz Azul, Leon, Cruz Azul. And you're in turmoil anyway, so I don't know what you're talking about. Ribeiro is off. Everton Ribeiro is off for Everton. Another Everton. Well, that's man. Corner kick for Al-Hilal. If they score, that will be the dagger. They will be going to the final. Vieto with a corner. That'll be cleared. Gabagol. '69th minute. Plays on. Michael. Nice slide tackle to make sure that wasn't a cross. I agree. Al-Hilal is playing a damn good game. I wanted them to win. I picked Flamengo to win because I thought they would go through. But if I was being honest, I wanted Al-Hilal to pull the upset, like, in my heart. Because one of my club's legends ended up playing for Al-Hilal, so I definitely have a connection to that, to the club. Of course, I have an affinity for them, even now that legend has left your club. I do have an affinity for them. So, even though Cristiano's in Saudi, no. Javinko did it first. Seba did it first. So, there you go. 70th minute. And he did win an AFC Champions League there, so it's not like he didn't do nothing. If only we had gotten Suarez or Falcao. Yeah, Galaxy would have never. I agree. Here's a chance. Vieto. Vieto takes the shot. Goal! 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 Golazo! Golazo! Asso! 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 Vieto! Vieto with a goal. He finally gets his banger in. That's the dagger. 3-1. Al-Hilal will be most likely going to the Club World Cup final. Vieto finds his goal. Oh my word, what a banger. 3-1, 3-1. And there you go. That's the dagger. That is the dagger. Al-Hilal found a way. 2 from Dalsari, 1 from Vieto, and Vieto did draw one of the penalties. Golazo! Golazo! Off the bar and bounces in. Wow. David Luiz made look like a fool there. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. David Luiz is a chuckle brother. He got owned there. That don't surprise me one bit. That's a banger of a goal. Oh, boy. Vieto, jeez. Luciano Vieto. Luciano Vieto. Whoa. Oh, boy. Luciano Vieto in the 71st. Three to 1. And that will do it. What happened? Wrexham update. Let me check for you. 72nd minute. Al-Hilal going forward. Let me check for you. Wrexham is still 0-0 at halftime against Sheffield United at Bramall Lane. 0-0. And they only have 28.7% possession. 17 shots to 2. 4 shots on goal to 1. 8 corners to 1. Thiago Maia gets a yellow card in the Club World Cup match. So it's still 0-0 at the half for Wrexham. Flamengo. I thought Flamengo was a good team as well, but Al-Hilal is doing exactly what they need to. Was it domination? No, but they found a way. They are going to pull the upset. David Luiz fell off. He been fall off. He fell off back in 2017. He's been shit for a while. He's been shit for a while. As a Chelsea fan, I could easily tell you that. He's made me want to pull my hair out more times than not. Like, it's not been a recent development. Like, I remember being in high school, that man wanted to make me pull my hair out. So, he's been crap for a while. I remember that Europa League run, I wanted to pull my hair out because of David Luiz. That sorry season. Jeez. Let's remember that people I graduated with that went to college are going to graduate this May. So it's time flies, all right? So let's just realize that David Luiz has almost been falling off for almost a decade. Because it was 2017, so... Seven years. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. Yeah, 7 years. He's made me want to pull my hair out. I don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer, so I didn't go. Because I think it's only... College is only useful if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or anything that needs that sort of qualification. Other than that, you're basically wasting your time and wasting your money. It's better just to do whatever you need to do, frankly. The State of Union is going to be like it's 7, so I don't know what you're talking about. Flamengo could still make it a crazy match last 15 minutes. If it was 11 versus 11, I would say they probably could. Down a man, though, they have not looked like they wanted to make it a match. So I think Al-Hilal, I think you're safe. I think you're safe. You do not have the reputation of chokers to me, so I think you're safe. 75th minute, I think you're safe. I think you're safe. That's just me, though. I think you're safe. I think you're safe. But what do I know? I think you're safe. 76th minute. Dude, pretty much, yeah, that's what college is for these days. Doctors, lawyers, etc., especially doctors. Other than that, college don't do shit for you, depending on your field of study. Exactly. And then, but the problem is people believe it does something for you because they basically gaslight you into going. But that's really because the government wants to make more money because they can basically say, hey, here's some student loans, kid. And remember to pay these back so we get our money back. And you're going to be in a hole for the rest of your life, so you're going to be subservient to us. That's basically what they're doing. Because they know half these freaking degrees don't do shit. And half the degrees people go for after they gaslight you into going to college don't do shit. So you'll never come out ahead. See, it's a plot. It's a damn plot. The government wants to keep you subservient to them. So what are they going to do? They're going to gaslight you into being in debt to them for the rest of your life because you'll never come out ahead because unless you're a lawyer or a doctor. But then again, you go through more schooling just to do that in general as well, so you still won't come out ahead, even if you get paid a lot. See, it's a rigged game. It's a damn rigged game. You really don't learn shit in elementary school or high school or middle school because really, they don't teach you nothing that's anything useful. Yeah, they teach you history and math. They don't teach you nothing useful. They don't teach you how to do taxes. They don't teach you how to build a freaking home. They don't do nothing like that. Then they send you to college. They say, hey, you're in debt to us unless you have a scholarship. But even then, you're probably still going to be in debt because you're still going to need some help. And that's how they get your ass. They gaslight you. Point is I would rather try and fail to be an entrepreneur in multiple facets than be in a hole and be in debt for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than that. I'm better than that. I don't believe the government's bullshit. I ain't going to be in debt to you. I will own something and I will be happy. I'm not eating the bugs. I will own a house. I will own a boat. I will own a damn mansion and I will be happy. I'm not going to live in a pod and I'm not going to eat the bugs. Boom. So that's just what, you know. I have a free mentality. That's the point. 79th minute. I have a mentality of freedom. So the only difference for me is well, shit, I guess I am talking. But college is a tool to get a job, and don't waste these years. Exactly. Well, yeah, that makes sense, but it depends on what job you want. Bro, they'd be like, sign up for student this, sign up for program, blah, blah, blah. Translation, what they're really saying, hey, we can take your money and leave you in debt for the rest of your life. To us. Subservient. See? Super Bowl would be interesting against Andy Reid against his old team. I agree with that. But 80th minute, 3-1. Over my damn body. Ron's mentioning over my damn body. Well, I mean, in general, I might be a stubborn jackass. I might be a stubborn jackass. That might be true, but I think that's the way you got to. I think that's part of succeeding. I think that's just part of success in general, is being a stubborn jackass. You won't be looked at. You won't be. They won't. It'll be like, yeah, you're sort of stubborn until it works out. So you know, it is what it is. So yeah, you know, not as well. 81st minute. Arturo Vidal's coming on for 10 minutes. Let's see how that turns out. Al-Hilal 3-1 Flamengo. Let's see how that turns out. Make a separate video about the college topic or other topics in general. I wouldn't be mad if you did that. You have good takes. Well, thank you. Maybe I will. Or maybe a second channel. Maybe just a second channel about rants and stuff. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Like, hey, if we were in lockdown, I definitely would. I definitely, you know. I definitely had some videos during lockdown that were more rantish to sort of fit the pace. But there was nothing really else I could do, so. That sort of was like necessity. But yeah, I mean, second channel about just random rants and all that. That would be an idea. Vidal is in, yep, for the last 9 minutes plus stoppage time. I don't know if that'll really help, but Flamengo pushed Liverpool to the absolute limit in the final of the 2019 Club World Cup. 2023 Flamengo is not the same powerhouse we've come to know when Flamengo was mentioned. Good enough to get to the Club World Cup. Guess that's a difference. I mean, Libertadores ain't easy to win. It's just not. Which just shows you how good that Tigres team was and got to that final against River Plate. That just shows you. 82nd, 83rd minute. It just shows you how good they were. That's true. Plus, you need to pay taxes like Hall of Fame said. Right. Lol. But if you know the loopholes, if you know the tax loopholes, that's good. Because there are a lot of loopholes. And trust me, if I know the loopholes, I will use those loopholes. Taxation is theft. Sorry. That was a bad cough. That was a bad cough. 83rd minute. I didn't say I go full Wesley Snipes. I know I can't do that. '84th minute. I didn't say I'd go full Wesley Snipes. Cross in. That'll be cleared away. 84th minute. Shot over the bar. Well, you think rich people pay their full taxes? You're out of your mind. Arturo Vidal also fell off. Well, we knew that was going to happen. I mean, the dude was trash at Barcelona. What? He was at Barcelona, 2-3 years ago, and he was trash? So, that don't surprise me. I think we knew he was done. We knew he was cooked. Back to my point, though. Rich people don't pay their full taxes. They never do. They use all the loopholes they could use. If you pay your full tax bill and not use loopholes, yeah, no. You're definitely not smart. Vietto's still performing great. Exactly. No, I agree. Damn, I don't know. Man of the match, Aldasari or Vietto. I'm not completely sure. Damn, do all players who fall off go to Flamengo now? No, just the South Americans. No, just the South Americans who fall off. The South Americans love to go. There we go. We're good, aren't we? So disappointed with Flamengo. I am too. I am too. But what that point is if you're a European who's fell off, you go to Saudi. If you're a South American who's fell off, you're more likely to go back to South America. Come on. No, we're good. Well, MLS, let's stop acting like that's retirement league. I don't think we need to perpetuate that stereotype anymore. Let Saudi do that. Let Saudi do that. And then when Messi comes over, we just perpetuated it again, haven't we? But for now, let Saudi have it. Flamengo's going to win third place. I don't think Al-Ahly can beat Flamengo. Flamengo's going to be pissed. Flamengo's going to be pissed. Plays forward. 87th minute. That's out for a corner kick. Flamengo's going to be pissed, and they're definitely going to win third place. I don't think it's going to be even close. Al-Ahly will get bounced off the concrete by Flamengo. So, Flamengo will tell Al-Ahly to bite the curb, so to speak. So to speak. What if Real faces Flamengo for third place? Now, then Flamengo's going to have to bite the curb. Jafali is on for Al-Hilal. Corner kick here for Al-Hilal in the 88th minute. '88th minute of football. And then we'll have 2 minutes plus stoppage time. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Sam Aldasari to cross in. Header. Michael shot. Did he just do a karate kick? Goal kick for Flamengo. That man legitimately just did a karate kick. It's like the Saudi League is kind of good now, especially how the Saudi All-Stars just put up a fight against PSG. This is true. This is true. And half that team was Al-Hilal. This is true. I can't believe PSG was that close to losing. That was interesting. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo, he did more than just be single-handedly, but, could have been worse. What? What? Did David Luiz just get knocked out? I guess he did. Well, I didn't notice. Yeah, I think he did. I think he did get knocked out. Huh. Well then. Joffoli is the central defender for Vieto. Luis knocked out. Damn. Good thing there's no commercials in soccer. Because if there was, we'd probably be seeing a Whopper commercial right about now. No, he's up. He's up. Yeah, that Whopper reference would not have looked good if he didn't get up. Al-Hilal is boxing now and took out David Luiz. Yeah, if he didn't get up, it would have. Oof. Yeah, that Whopper reference should not have been made. 90th minute. 6 minutes of stoppage time. To the 96th minute, this game will be over. 3-1. Headed away. Goal! It's 2-3. There's a goal. 2-3. Offside. No, it is 2-3. Goal for Flamengo. It's 2-3. Ball crossed in. Headed down. Then Gabigol tapped in by Pedro. Was he onside? Pedro tapped in the shot from Gabigol. Boom. There you go. Pedro taps it in. That's 2-3. Flamengo's alive. Dos a tres. 2-3. Flamengo has a life back in the game. That's a foul free kick with 4.5 minutes to go. Can Flamengo tie it up? Oh boy. Flamengo still has a chance. Never mind. Maybe not much time. I mean, they still have a chance. Looks like there's life for Flamengo. Here comes Al-Hilal. Can they find another dagger? Al-Dasari making a run. Ball crossed in. Cleared away. Tried to get it to Musa Marega, but that will be a goal kick. 4 minutes to go. Did you see Gideon's recent move? I did not. No. Flamengo's still alive by the skin of their teeth. I hope Puebla competes in these competitions in my lifetime. Hopefully for your sake. You might have just called it. But I think they may just get through by the skin of their teeth. I think they have enough time to just hold on by the skin of their teeth. But I think you may have just called it. You may have just been on the right track. But I think they could hold on for 3 minutes. They're halfway through stoppage time with a throw-in their offensive zone. 3 more minutes. FC Den Bosch in the Netherlands. Damn. Gideon Zalalem to the Netherlands. That just doesn't seem... That doesn't make sense. Honestly, 3 minutes in. 3 more minutes of stoppage time. Cleared away. Flamengo still has life. But Al-Hilal still has the lead. Time is running out. Ticking away through the hourglass. 2.5 minutes to go. Five goals in this game. It definitely went over. I didn't bet on it, though. But, you know, definitely did go over. 3-2. 3-2. Al-Hilal with the lead, and Flamengo still alive, even though they're down a man with 2 minutes to go. Save. 2 more minutes left. 2 more. 2 more. 4 minutes to go, or 4 minutes into stoppage time. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Yeah, more like a minute and a half. Getting closer to. Can Al-Hilal hold on? I think they will. Or will we go to extra time? Will we go to extra time? 4:30. A minute and a half. 3-2. Al-Hilal. 4:39. 5 minutes in. Getting close. 4:45. Save. Save. Good thing. Al-Mayuf was on to the path of that, and he got it. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Goal kick, and they can push on. Goal kick, and they've taken it. Falls down to Musa Marega. Salim Al-Dasari couldn't win the foot race there to get the dagger. 5:16. Ala Madrid says soccer guy. I agree. Al-Hilal didn't deserve this win. No, they did. They didn't deserve the Wydad win. They deserve this one, though. They busted their asses. Yeah, the second penalty was a little bit BS, but I think in the end they took their opportunities. You can't say that they didn't. And here comes Al-Dasari. Al-Dasari for a hat trick. Saved. Saved by Santos. That could have been the dagger and a hat trick for Al-Dasari. But no, 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. 96th minute. We're at the minimum. 96th minute. What will they call? That is a throw-in for Al-Hilal. And if they clear it, they will blow the whistle, and that'll be it. Damn, that's sad. Al-Dasari almost with the... That'll be 6:23. And a goal kick should end the game. Should end the game. And here we go. Plays forward. Out for a throw-in for Flamengo. They have a chance. Pedro. 7th minute of stoppage time. 7 minutes of stoppage time. They ended up playing 10. That's out for a corner. Corner. Rest in peace to Ayup. Sad to hear. 7:15. They're legitimately going to play another 4 minutes, aren't they? They're going to play another 10 minutes. So 90 plus 100, 120 anyway. Header down. That'll go out for a goal kick. And that should do it. Corner. And that's full time. It's 3-2. Al-Hilal win. They will be going to the Club World Cup final. 3-2. Full time. And that is it. Al-Hilal to the Club World Cup final to play the winner of Al-Ahly versus Real Madrid on the second game on Saturday. Flamengo will play third place on 9:30 on Saturday. We'll cover both. And Al-Hilal did deserve this win. I agree. They played damn well. And Flamengo were pissed, but it's 3-2, 3-2. Al-Hilal going on. Flamengo, fracaso. And we will push on. Yes, I'm doing a live stream for third and fourth place, and I'll do a live stream for the final and review the final. Yes, you read my mind. There we go. With that being said, if you like this video or like the stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put some plays. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you for the review within the hour. I'll see you then. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later. Congratulations, Al-Hilal. Commiserations, Flamengo.